All right, everybody out there in the Craft Chest Nation, as I Craft Chest here, and as you can see, we do have the Lock Chest. That's his name. We named him Lock Chest. You know how we do. All right, so we have the Warlock of the Apocalypse, and now, because you know that's my saying, of the Apocalypse, and everybody can see an actual skill called Apocalypse. So, coincidence? I don't know. It came to pass. But anyway, I logged in here because I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I've seen people already. This character hadn't been out 2 days, not even a day and a half. And already they're going to the hero editors and third-party applications and making level 99s and all these rune words out there to, and I get it, research and all that. But it seems to me like that just takes away from the essence of trying something out. You don't have to be an expert at something after a day. You're going to get bored. I mean, what are we doing? All right, guys, slow down. I know you want to make that money, that dollar bill, to be the first one on YouTube. But sometimes it's just fun to just enjoy what they give us. It's been 25 years since any updates like this. The stackable items now. We got gems that can be stacked. We got materials, new, I wouldn't say quest lines, but let's just say quest lines or challenges that can be done. You can stack rejuves. Runes are stackable. Gems are stackable. How huge is that? Plus you get 6 pages. You get your personal plus 5 shared. 6 pages of gear that you can store. All right, that's pretty cool, and I know for a lot of people out there that's still not enough. They'll probably be making mules or whatever still, but I think it's pretty cool of what we got. Now, there are people out there talking about, but it's $25. You know what's $25? What I paid for $25? Lunch yesterday. No shit. I really did. I went, had lunch, $5 tip, $25. You know what? That's the DLC for this game. So I'm not looking at it as what they're charging. It's about damn time Blizzard wants to make some money. How long have we been telling them, you're missing out? You're missing out. I know you're focused on 4, but 4 is shit. You're not going to make the money on 4 that you could be making on D2 and the game's been out. What are we doing? We're the Diablo itself, from Diablo 1 all up till now. It's 30-year anniversary just the other day. All right, and I don't want to get up on a soapbox and bitch and whine and complain about it because I just want to enjoy it. Is my point. And if you think $25 is too much for a game, for some DLC to have a good time on something new, they gave us a little new. Oh, here's a piece of candy. Let's go play with it. Or eat it or whatever. Fine, I'll do it. Especially with the quality of life things out. And next week is a ladder reset. So who cares if you could bring the other characters over? Nobody cares. All right, they're non-ladder anyway. All right, unless you just play non-ladder and single player and all that other stuff. People doing the Grail challenges and this, that, and the other. That's fine. Do that too. Oh, and let's get back to this. Let me get off this box. So none of the people in town here had any new dialogue at all. They didn't even acknowledge the fact that he's a warlock or any type of backstory or whatever. Which I thought was kind of odd because even with the necromancer, Geed has that little shock like, a necromancer. Everybody else, good day to you, partner. But to the necromancer, a necromancer. I just thought maybe they might throw a little, backstory to it. Like, Geed might have known something about it, but he's just acting like he's just another dude. Which I thought was kind of crazy. But anyway, let's go over, look at this skill tree. Now, I have played a Clear the Den of Evil. I didn't like that take, so we started over. Plus, it gave me a chance to kind of mess around with some of this stuff and get the reading and the words, which I'll probably still brutalize. Like over here, Goat Man. Instead of Goatman, that everybody's saying. It's Goat Man. All right, let's go into Chaos first, because that's going to be your actual damage output. This seems to be a weapons mastery page, and this is your demonic abilities and enhancements to passive that you're going to gain through playing the character. Now, Miasma Bolt. All right, this throws out just what it says, a bolt of essence drain, because that's what it kind of looks like to me. So let's come out here, and then I'll just show you real quick what it looks like. Looks like that. Looks like essence drain. All right, and that's basically what it does, because you can two-shot most things just with this. And I did put a point in it to be able to continue and be able to use a different weapon, because that's pretty cool that you can use different weapons. Now, there shouldn't be anything out here, so I'll just stand right here. All right, the next one, level 6 skills, Ring of Fire. This is basically your Fire Nova, just like Poison Nova on a Necro or Fortitude on a Merc or yourself. But this right here is Ring of Fire, is Fire Nova, basically. Just calling it Ring of Fire. Another level 6 skill called, it's a Sigil. Lay a sigil on the ground that slows and weakens enemies. That's pretty cool. Slows them down by 50%, attack speed, and run walk. First level damage taken is plus 20. Enemy defense is negative 33. That's pretty cool. It's got a 4-yard radius and a 5-second duration, so you'll be casting out a lot on the first level. Then we get to the level 12 skills, where this one is another sigil. It says, lay a sigil on the ground that enrages those who enter and has a chance for the enemies to attack one another. Oh, so, wait, where have I seen that skill before? I don't know the name of it, but I know another skill like that. Anyway, another one. Miasma Chain is another level 12 skill. Summon shadowy chains that emit a suffocating miasma between you and the target. So you're just going to choke them out with magical power, miasmic powers. Alright, then I think we should be level 18. So basically the skill progression is the same. You get level 1, nothing. Level 6, level 12, 18, 24, and 30 should be, yeah. Okay, so that's cool. They kept all that the same. All right, this one's called Flame Wave at level 18. Unleash a rolling wall of fire that burns the ground in its wake. So, is that like, what's that skill that Uber Diablo or even Diablo throws out? Wait, no. Is it? No, I don't know. One of them. Oh, no, it's your torch. Yeah, your torch. I forget what the skill's called, but anyway. Level 24 skills. Sigil of Death. Lay a sigil on the ground that hastens the death of the injured. So this is basically like a long, rolling cold or essence drain. There it goes. Essence drain on the ground, everybody. And this one is called Enhance Entropy. It's a passive skill. That's weird. It's like the only passive skill, huh? Alright, so Enhanced Entropy, it's a passive, so you just put it in here and it's on all the time. Improve your mastery over entropic forces of shadow magic. Alright, so it just makes all your shadow magic stronger. And then over here, remember how we always talked about the gnarled staff of the apocalypse? Well, now here it is in a skill where you lay Graham on the floor. Put it on the ground and engulfs the enemies in hellfire. Reduces enemy fire resistance and apocalypse's damage. Wait, what? Fire resistance and apocalypse's damage. Okay. So it lowers the resistance for both fire and its own damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. This one does 80 to 100 at level 1. That's crazy. Negative 5 fire resist on level 1. 13-yard radius. Mana cost 32. Gets synergies from Ring of Fire and Flame Wave. So you could just go right here, and there's your synergies. That's pretty cool. And then the other one is called Abyss. Create a tear in the fabric of reality. The Summoner? Didn't he do that, basically? This distorts all reality. So I'm wondering, and I'm sure we'll talk about this character if GunToad will ever answer me, because I've been messaging. He's like, Betch, we need to talk about this. And then I'd message him, and he's not around. So I guess he went back to Walmart. He's going to be lost at Walmart. I don't know when he's going to get with me, but he better get with me before I go pour something back before I go to town. He's going to mess with me. All right, but anyway, the summoner skill, Horizon, the sorcerer, the wizard, all those guys dabbled in the black arts, the dark arts of the Diablo universe, and they were corrupted. So I guess this character is the one that actually got it right. Create a tear in the fabric of reality that pulls enemies close before violently collapsing. So it's like a black hole on the ground, and does it do damage or a tear? It pulls the enemies close before violently collapsing. Oh, I guess they just go away. This one does 22 to 44 magic damage. That's pretty at level 1, huh? Average magic damage 41 to 91 per second. Oh, so it's a tick. Okay, so this one ticks off. And what's the... Got a 7-yard radius. I don't see a time frame on it. Huh, that's weird. I guess it just does its thing like... And that's it. This one has a lot of synergies. This one gets synergies from all the miasma stuff. Bolt. Wait. Hold up. Oh, miasma bolt, miasma chains. Okay, so it's just 2 of them. But it's a double dip. You get magic damage per level and average magic damage per second. Oh, so your tick marks and your damage both get the 10% bonus to it. That's pretty cool. All right, so there's the chaos skills. Eldritch skills seem to be focusing around weapon masteries, I guess, and what you can actually carry and what they do. Let's start off. Levitation mastery, basically, improve your ability to levitate your equipment or equipped weapons with your mind. It's a craft of the mind. That's how he floats them around. All right. And that one has no level requirement. Nor does this one, so we'll read this one. Hexbane. Hex is your weapon to impair enemies and add magic damage. Oh, okay. Now, something I thought about and then realized that you got melee plus magic on this character. I think. I haven't tested this. And I'm thinking about the magic immune that you run into wave 2 in the throne room. And without, I guess he's got his demons to back him up, but are they considered summons, which we'll have to look at in a minute, or are they considered magical? Because he's going to run into trouble if he doesn't have a backup, which I guess this, I think, is physical, so he should be able to get around it. All right, next, we have a level 6 called Cleave. Really? So next, we're just going to move on because everybody knows what that is from Path of Exile. Next is Echoing Strike. Oh, and so this is multi-hit, multi-shot, whatever. Another one from, yeah. Moving on, level 12. It's a Hex. Hex is your weapon to warp. It's called Hex Purge, by the way. Hex is your weapon to warp enemies, creating a chance they will erupt when hit. So a chance for corpse explosion. Let's read the rest of it. Chance to erupt is 69%, so it's significant. You get 1 explosion and 6-second hex duration. Range 4. First level, 20% to attack rating, 10% to speed on your attack speed. Magical explosion. Yeah, see, this is magic. 10 to 15. Duration, 144 seconds. What? All right, moving on. Another, let's see, that's 12. Okay, level 18. This one is called Blade Warp. It says, hurl an astral weapon that teleports you to its impact. So this dude has a built-in teleport. I guess everybody was always, give us a character, give something, give us a skill that gives teleport. Well, there you go. Here it is. Blade Warp, everybody, on a new character. All right, next. Another level 18, Psychic Ward. I think that's a psychotic. Wait, am I reading that right? Why does that word look weird to me right now? Psychic Ward, right? All right. Creates a mental shield that absorbs damage from attackers and can stun melee attackers. Oh, okay. So, like, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, next one is level 24, Eldritch Blast. Blast hexed enemies with draining magical damage and refresh the duration of their active hex. Okay. Too bad that's not a passive, but okay. Hex Siphon. Wait, that's not even a hex. It just refreshes. Okay. Hex Siphon. Hex is your weapon to extract the life force of slain enemies. So, like Salvation. Isn't it Salvation from the Paladin? That's what that would be. Eldritch Blast for red. And then a level 30, Mirrored Blades. Attack with mirror duplicates of your weapon. So that's like the, multi-shot or multiple attack or whatever it is in PoE. All right, moving on to the demons. And we're going to go down the demon list here. Summon Goat Man. Okay, it's not Goatman. There's no I-N. It's Goat Man, for fuck's sakes. All right, you can summon a Goat Man. He fights by your side. He's got Crushing Blow, 5% Crushing Blow, level 1. Damage 4 to 5. So basically like your basic weapon to start off with. Too bad they don't have an equipment slot. They should. I mean, I'm just saying, just if it's nothing more than a weapon. Just one weapon. Too bad that just to enhance it a little bit. And you could even go so far as to no rune words, just weapon. I don't know. Maybe in the future they'll look at things like that, but all right. Anyway, moving on. Summon Tainted. So that's one of the little things that we see all along, everywhere, the catacombs, you name it. There they are. All right. This one summons a Tainted to fight by your side. His damage is 5 to 7. He's got fire resist 23. Did this dude have any resist? No. So this is just straight up damage. This one is fire resist plus 23. He's got 127 life. That one's got 100 life. Defense 75 and mana cost is 25. So this was 15, 25, and then finally the Defiler. Summon Defiler, 35 mana cost on this one. Summons a Defiler that binds enemies' souls together to take shared damage. So if the Defiler binds these things and then I hit it, they all take the damage equally. If I'm reading that correctly. Max bound 2 souls first on first level. Damage shared between bound targets plus 26%. Or no, I'm sorry, not plus. Just 26%. Okay, so they get some of the damage. Alright. Defiler has 140 life, 125 defense, and 35 mana cost. And then Bind Demon. Force an injured demon to do your bidding. I'm wondering. You get down Chaos Sanctuary, that last wave. Those fire dudes, that you get one that's like the super fast model. You kill all his buddies and then you throw this on him. Woo! Y'all know who I'm talking about. Or even maybe are those Death Lord's demons? I might have to see. Oh, yeah. Man, yeah. I'm definitely going to try that one. That's pretty cool. All right. Damage, 75%. Plus 75% on this one. It's plus on this one. Plus 7 flat damage. Chance to bind, 10%. So it's a chance to bind. Really? Huh. All right. Well, there's the demon row. Okay. Let's move over here to this one. Demonic Mastery. Obviously, that right there gives bonuses to their attack rating, attack speed, damage overall, run, walk speed, etc. Level 6, Blood Oath is a passive. So that's a passive, that's a passive. That's not. How many passives are in here? So that's. Okay, so these are your 2 passives. With, I'm looking at this big old long thing here with room to grow. And here, even maybe in here. So there's room for it to have changes being made. Alright, so Demonic Mastery just gives you the buffs on damage and whatnot. Blood Oath. This one is a passive that Bind the life force of your demon to protect from enemy attacks. Bind the life force of your life of your demon plus 50. Resist all 14% plus 14%. Physical damage to your demon reduced, so damage reduction by 2%. And plus 5% damage goes to your demon. So if I take damage, he heals. Is that what I'm reading? All right, and then we get on to some other, looks like not passives. This one's called Death Mark. Forces your demon to teleport to an attack and attack an enemy. So forces your demon to teleport and attack an enemy. How many times have we been stuck in the maggot lair? Our merc is right there behind us. Oh, we're taking damage. We're hitting pots. We're trying to do anything. We're not a sorceress, so we don't have teleport. But wait, not only does this dude have a built-in teleport, now he can teleport his minions. That's okay. All right, next, Blood Boil. Erupt your demon's blood to damage nearby enemies. So another corpse explosion type of thing. But this one sounds more like Volatile Dead in PoE. I love that skill, Volatile Dead. Yeah, where you get desecrated ground, you get this to get the bodies, and then you make Volatile Dead out of them. Oh my goodness. Only difference is those auto-attacked. They just went out. But these are just a single target type of thing. So that's the difference. I can dig it. All right, Engorge is the next one. Heal and empower the demon by feeding it a corpse. There's that, you know what I just talked about, desecrated ground for the bodies. So you take those dead bodies of the fallen enemies, you take them and you can heal them up. Plus, it gives them a attack speed bonus of plus 15. This first level, of course. 15% attack speed. Heals the demon plus 30% off of a corpse. Wow, 3 corpses, they're back in business. 4 to top them off. Lifesteal plus 15, so then they get lifesteal. Wow. Duration is 5 seconds. Mana cost 3, so that's cheap. In the big scheme of things, that's cheap. Huh. That's actually, I was just looking, that's the least mana cost there is other than the passives that are always there. Well, this one on first level is 2.2. And that's a teleport. 0.8 second delay. Huh. Oh, yeah. And then let's get the is this the last one? Was that what I just did? Heal and empower. Okay. All right, so the last one. I don't want to miss any. Consume. Sacrifice your demon in exchange for power. Unlimited power is what you will get. I've got the power. Power. Or, by the power of... I better not say it. Might be copyright. I don't know. I have the power. Sacrifice your demon in exchange for power. You got to be level 30 for it. First level, max life plus 5%. You get a run walk speed plus 15% on the first level. Now, I don't know if this is going to go in increments of 1% or 5%, but that's actually not bad. Duration is 40 seconds. That's not bad either. That's level 1. That's first level. Mana cost 25. Now, later on in game, that ain't going to matter because mana's always a problem up until into Nightmare or whatever, going into Hell level. And even then, there's workarounds for it. So, I believe we're going on all over, but we did Bind Demon and all that good stuff. So, this dude has a teleport built in. Where is it? Where did I just see that? Wasn't it on this page? Blade Warp. Yeah. Blade Warp. Hurl an astral weapon that teleports you to its impact. You have a built-in teleport. And then so does your... where is it? Yeah. Death Mark. So Death Mark and Blade Warp are your 2 teleports. One for your demons and one for yourself. He's got pretty good utility. I mean, That's not bad. Now, as far as actually playing this character on a blind play, you know, we're going to be playing. I don't know if I'll fire up the stream a little later or whatever. I just want to get this video out there because I do. I want to share this because I have both Diablo 2 Resurrected material, and I've gotten back into playing Elite Dangerous. Very on the down low, but I have been playing it, trying to get back into used to the controls and whatnot. So I'm excited. We have tons of new things to do. Maybe it'll keep me out of that bottle so much, because that's all I do: eat, sleep, work, and drink, and watch videos and study. Yes, just study. So I want to get back into this so badly. So hopefully this video is going to turn out amazing. Hopefully the camera didn't lag. I wasn't really paying attention because that irks my nerves whenever I see that happen. Hopefully the game footage up here. And let me tell you what, before we get off of here and while I'm yapping, we'll go to the next waypoint. I don't know why I was going back to town, because we just need to go to the waypoint over here. We'll kill some enemies on the way. Uh-oh. Here's some right over here. Poke. Because this dude's like one-shotting everybody. You know what I mean? Crazy. Uh-oh, and then he gets this. Poke. And I want to get him to level 6 so we can do some Trist runs. Poke, poke. Can you imagine if he gets mana on hit? This dude would be broken. Oh, he does have stamina. Poke, poke. Now, if I stream, here was my thing. If I stream, I don't think it too much matters if it's on Twitch or YouTube. But put down in the comments below, what do you watch the most of? Or do you watch Kick? I also have a Kick account. I haven't even begun to do anything with that. But it is set up and ready to go, so just curious. Where do you watch your videos? Where do you watch, obviously you watch your videos here on YouTube. Where do you watch your live streams? Do you watch them here more, or do you watch your streams on Twitch? Let me know. I'm really interested, because whichever... Oh, this is annoying. Come on, let's go. Trying to get down here to this. Because I'm open for anything, because it ain't like I'm going to get rich quick by streaming. It'll just be something to share with the community. We've been around since 2007, everybody. Can y'all believe that? Dang. And still broke. The only one that's getting rich is GunToad.
Beware.
Oh, what is this?
Strong ahead.
I have never ran across a minion right there like that. I'm serious too. Not that many anyway.
I need mana.
He does seem kind of, I mean, I'm not going to say clumsy with the weapon, but his weapon is whatever.
Not enough mana.
All right, let's go to town. Okay. But anyway, I don't know about anybody else out there, but do I use the word excited? I'm refreshed, I guess it would be a good word to use. Yeah. And it's about time Blizzard wants to make money. We got the stackables. I just can't. This right here, these three, just this whole thing right here, that was worth $25 in my opinion. We've said it for years. We'd pay for it. I don't know. But anyway, let's go over here and stand by the fire. I wish we could sit on this log. Add that to the game, Blizzard. I want to sit on this log right here. I'm not going to dare change the screen like I normally do and go to the camera. We're just going to leave it right here. I appreciate you watching. If you've made it this far into the video, I don't know. Mr. Rogers, he's going to do a dislike. But everybody else out there, give me a like. Lets me know you're watching. It's not for the algorithm or anything. I just want to know that you're entertained still after all this time, because you know why? It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. Show me your, in the Discord server, show me if you're in the Discord, show me your screenshots of your Warlock. And it's the reign of the Warlock coming through. Ladder reset is next Friday. I work early that day. I don't know what I work on Saturday, though. I think I close. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, of course, it's Saturday. I usually always close on Saturdays. But we'll be playing, at least getting going with that, and hopefully be able to get a rush or get in a group to get on through, because I don't want to dilly-dally with this one. But that's a week from now. We're going to play this for a little while, maybe today, tomorrow, whatever. And then Sunday or Tuesday, one of the two, we're going to be getting into some, what did I just say, Elite Dangerous stream, all right? So I'm going to leave it there, everybody. And I'm going to give you one more. It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. Whatever you do in life, be sure and have fun doing it. Woo!